you get that in place. So that's the first part of the journey. When I engage with a client, we're like, you have to sort out your reporting first, basic KPIs. So also another thing I say is that there's a difference between a KPI report and an insights report. You have to be very clear on what they are and what they're not. Because very often we see a KPI report starting out as a KPI report, but then leadership saying, no, what is this? So what is this? What is that? Give us a story. And then you start trying to put insights into the KPI report, and then everything just goes, it becomes a Christmas tree. Okay. So the idea is to stand strong and say, no, this is a KPI report, and it is driven by OKRs. And then we have, so the next step to that journey, so we get that piece right first. Then the next step to that journey is IdeationRoom, which then looks at all those metrics that matter to find the opportunities that exist around campaign performance, how to improve this, how to improve that, where there's opportunities for growth, this audience, that creative. That comes out of the ideation room, but it's a critical piece for us. And a lot of the time, we find that it's one thing finding an insight, it's another thing actually implementing on that insight. So it's quite an operational piece, but it's important to call it a fitness. Like you have to be fit, you have to be insights fit to get that right. And we have to cross that bridge to get the holy grail, which is the marketing mix modeling, which is our third piece, which is called GrowthEngine. So GrowthEngine is the marketing mix modeling, which basically pulls all, now you're quite mature as a company. You've got your KPI reporting, you've got your ideation room, which is the insights. You're delivering on that, you're executing on that, and you're getting better at setting targets, you're understanding what's working, what's not working. Now it's a case of like, how do we predict, how do we forecast, how do we plan better, how do we better plan our budgets, etc. That's marketing mix modeling. Not every company will get there because not every company sits on enough data, but for the larger companies, GrowthEngine would be the final sort of North Star. But you can't just, the problem is companies are trying to go after versions of that product without getting these fundamental things right. And it's all people. So DecisionBoard, IdeationRoom, it's all built on people and habits.